What's up guys, welcome back to a new Kengan Mega chapter review. Today we have chapter 120. Absolute hype as always. A walkout between the two next fighters. Not what I expected, but I'll get into that later. Links always in the Discord. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, follow the Twitter, check out the Patreon. Now let's begin. It begins with us seeing Tarashi waking up after getting choked out by Clown Boy and some funny interaction between the two which I quite enjoy. And Okubo actually pulling out some clown glasses to give to Tarashi to, hide his identity or something like that. So Okubo just carrying around these clown glasses the whole time. And one sad thing about this fight is we never actually learnt the reason why Okubo is wearing his clown outfit. So one of the mysteries of the Kengan world that we'll most likely never learn about, which is quite unfortunate. As expected, Tarashi doesn't want to become a clown, so he refuses the kind offer from Clown Boy. Then we learn about the correlation Tarashi has to the legend we learned as the fight was starting about the legendary assassin Far, with him pretty much cosplaying that assassin for this whole tournament, and I'm guessing taking the name Tarashi as well, but the other Kengan fighters or other fighters in the Kenganverse don't actually know that. Only, the readers know that, but he just wanted to make a homage to, that legend with the mask. With Tarashi pulling out some shades to protect his Emperor's Eye from, destroying his brain or something like that, and also respecting the strength of a pro, with Okubo showing him a lot more respect, going over how if he makes better use of his abilities, he could beat top class fighters, and that he's got the physical strength for it as well, so he'll be a fine martial artist, and offers to actually train him if he ever comes to, the area Okubo is known for. So yeah, Okubo training up with Tarashi sometime in the future. I doubt it due to Tarashi's mission, which he is currently thinking about. He's going to go to the infirmary alone and attempt to, end Nicholas. So that's his whole plan. And then from there, we cut to Nicholas as well, who's still unconscious with two guards there. And if you're not sure, the guards are there because Nicholas and Justice Boy are meant to be imprisoned, as stated when, Long pretty much bodied both of them. That's the only reason guards are there. If they weren't meant to be in prison, I don't think there'll be guards there whatsoever, but Tarashi's planning to take out both of them and then most likely kill Nicholas. I personally don't think Tarashi will succeed, and if I'm being honest, I much prefer Nicholas as a character. So if Tarashi dies instead of Nicholas, I would be much more excited, and that's a preferable outcome for me personally. And how about this? Considering Lolong isn't the next fighter, what if he does something similar to what Hit did in Dragon Ball Super during the first initial tournament, where Frost, the other member of the Frieza race, was trying to betray them, and Hit came in and pretty much took out Frost? What if Lolong appeared when Tarashi attempted to take out Nicholas and actually body Tarashi? That could be something interesting and add more character to Lolong, and of course more hype to Lolong as well. That could be something interesting that they may take from Dragon Ball, which will be quite hype, and there has been a lot of similarities between Lolong and Hit as well. So if that happened, that would be pretty cool. That's something I thought about while looking at this chapter. From there, we cut to Team Kengan celebrating the victory of Clown Boy, Okubo, the other fellow clown, celebrating with him. We have Koga, who says, "That was dope, Okubo," and of course clueless Kano here questioning dope. Is that a compliment? And then in the background we see Koga actually explain to Kano what dope actually means, how it's shortened, and of course Kano doesn't understand whatsoever, still oblivious to pretty much everything apart from fighting, which is all Kano really knows, which is quite sad, but still a reminder of who Kano is as a person apart from his fighting absolute chadness. So yeah, I like that interaction between them two. From there we cut to Team Purgatory, seeing straight face gang of Faye and Lolong, both of them getting prepared. We have Kano telling Team Kengan to stay on guard, both of them are strong. Arima talking about, Lolong again, how he's a real threat, and Yamashita mentioning that the other one is a free Demon's Fist. And then some, I think, reveals, but we have Kazi thinking about the remaining fights of the tournament. As we know, the current score is 5-5, and Kazi says the following: "If we take the lead here, it will be 5 wins apiece. Even if we lose the last match and we take it into a sudden death, does that mean if, for example, we win this match, or Kengan wins this match, they're at 6 wins, then in the 13th match, Purgatory wins, they're equal again, 6 wins apiece. Does that mean we're going to have a sudden death after that, confirming we potentially have another match? Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. The translation isn't as clear as I would like it to be, but I think that's what it's saying, which is pretty cool. So maybe another fight after the 13th match. And then from there we have Kazi thinking about who to select. Waka, who specializes in power, or Oma, who's an all-rounder. He's, thinking, he's decided, and he has picked someone to go out. We have Sayaka and the referee from Purgatory getting ready to announce the fighters, and the walkout, the best walkout panel of this whole tournament in my opinion. We have the absolute giant Waka, these muscles looking absolute chunky beyond belief, and just listen to my reaction of the roars here quickly. Kazi, I guess, has chosen someone. We have our boy Waka with all that panel dough, and Faye. No, what do you mean? I was wrong. So yeah, as you heard, Waka vs Faye, not what I expected whatsoever. We see that Faye actually has quite a big fan base from Purgatory. Them two, 3 Demon Fist Toad Faye and the Wild Tiger Wakatsuki. Absolute hype. Then from there we cut to Oma, who pretty much explains to us the reason he was chosen, or his, thinking. I'm glad his opponent isn't Lolong. This is what Kazi thinks. Lolong is most likely an all-around fighter that leans towards soft techniques, and Waka has bad compatibility with soft techniques, as we know thanks to the Hatsumi statement in Ashura, but I kind of think he overcame soft techniques in the Annihilation Tournament, being able to negate the Nikko style redirection, but whatever, this is Kazi's thinking. He says Oma would have a higher chance of winning since he's an all-round fighter as well, so a higher chance of winning against someone like Lolong if he is a soft style user, although it's still only a chance. So Kazi actually doesn't have full faith in Oma actually defeating Lolong, which of course adds even more hype to Lolong and kinda isn't what I expect from Kazi. I thought he, especially now, would have absolute faith in Oma and wouldn't think Oma would lose whatsoever, but this again speaks volumes to Lolong's power and what the authors are hyping him up to absolutely be if Kazi doesn't even think Koen Oma can defeat him. We have Koga pointing out that Faye is smiling, that he's holding his nerves quite well under all these circumstances. And of course, I still consider Faye to be the Tiger Vessel. We'll most likely get it revealed this fight, but I'll explain more in my verse prediction video, which will come out probably tomorrow or the day after. Depends how much editing I need to do and how long it will take to make. But yeah, I'll go into more detail about all the evidence of why Faye is the Tiger Vessel and how I think this fight will actually go. We have the referee reminding them of the rules, no killing, everything like that, how she'll stop the fight if it becomes too dangerous at any point. Waka understood, Faye telling her to chill out, just a game all along, and then Faye chucks off his jacket and reveals his fighting outfit, which looks somewhat similar to Zia G's outfit or Nakato Ren's outfit. As we know, both of them are Chinese. Faye is a Chinese fighter, so it may not link directly to the worm, it may be directly linked, but it does look similar to other Chinese fighters' outfits, so as expected, considering he, of course, is a Chinese outfit. I'll be satisfied as long as I have fun with our dance. So Muscleman, shall we begin? Calling Waka Muscleman, which is pretty much what he is, so he's not long, but looks extremely confident, of course. Heavy Tiger Vessel energy, and the final panel of the menacing aura coming from both of them as the fight is getting ready to go. So yeah, that is the end of today's chapter. I mentioned I was absolutely hyped. I still wanted to see Waka vs Lolong, but we're going to get Oma vs Lolong, which is going to be most likely even more hype. I currently have a pretty rough idea how I think this fight is going to go, but I'll explain all that in my verse battle prediction video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that should be everything for today's chapter review, guys. Hope you enjoyed. As always, shout out to the people who support the channel via the Patreon, absolute mad lads. But yep, that's it, guys. Peace.